of justice for Giancarlo Fisichella in Formula 1 98, and round 14 brings us to Monza, the legendary venue which has hosted the Italian Grand Prix on all but one occasion. And we come here with a surprising opportunity to seal the championship with 2 rounds to go after we've hit an incredible run of form. David Coulthard has hit a bit of a rough patch, and also somewhat importantly, we've hit David Coulthard. Pretty hard too. So, as a result, if we want to seal the title today, we might have some work to do. Also, a quick update on the whole PS3 thing. My launch day PS3 basically doesn't work anymore. Turn it on, fans kick up, it turns straight off. I need to get brave and replace the thermal paste in it, and hopefully that revives it, but I have managed to get all my important saves off of it and onto a slim PS3, so we can continue on safely to the end, because I don't want to start this season again. Ooh, where's he gone? It's slightly remarkable to think that in the real-life 98 season, even though Michael Schumacher was the main title contender for Mika Häkkinen throughout, and they came into this race only 7 points apart, it took until Monza, round 14 of 16, for Michael Schumacher to score his first pole of 1998. Shows how good the McLarens were on Saturday, but also how good Michael was at making sure he got the best possible result on a Sunday. In the meantime, Giancarlo Fisichella was 11th, 4 places behind teammate Wirtz. Now at this point I would usually go out and qualify, but obviously there's the small matter of what we did to David Coulthard back in Belgium. We yeeted him into another multiverse. He's gone beyond the MCU, the DCU, he's just in a whole cinematic world of his own, full of chins. Now, of course, I put it to you as to what the penalty should be, and many of you were very reasonable in the fact that they were being so erratic. How am I supposed to predict that? However, there were a couple of comments that said, well, you know what, the FIA would absolutely apply a penalty for that, because they want to make sure the championship battle keeps going on as long as possible. So part of me is considering what Banshee put in the comments, which is to not qualify at all, and we will start from the back. If I do this, and then lose the championship from this position, I don't think I will ever live it down. But that being said, I'm going to do it. We're not going to qualify. We will simply start the Italian Grand Prix from the back. The FIA has ruled, and it's completely fair, and it's not for entertainment purposes whatsoever. Ooh, vitally, Mika Häkkinen is on pole by 1/10 of a second from Coulthard. Schumacher, Wirtz in 4th. Solid work from Alex Wirtz, ahead of Irvine, Alesi, Frentzen and Hill. Hopefully we're on here at the bottom, and we will just be allowed to start the race. Yep, 22nd. What is encouraging though is that my best practice lap, which I checked before coming out, was a 1 minute 18.3. So I can go 4 seconds a lap quicker. In real life, Michael Schumacher would win the Italian Grand Prix for Ferrari for the 2nd time in 3 seasons, and, crucially, draw level on 80 points with Mika Häkkinen. All this despite the fact that at the start, Häkkinen jumped from 3rd to 1st, and Schumacher went from 1st back to 5th. However, brake issues hampered Häkkinen's afternoon, which meant he'd have to settle for 4th. Fisichella would finish the race 8th. So we have a last to first challenge in Formula 1 98. But I think the pressure is still on Coulthard, as no matter what happens, he has to score at least 2 more points than us to keep the title fight alive. In clear air, clearly quicker than everyone, so should be able to catch up, but getting around people is difficult. There's going to be a lot of frustration, I think. So if we can come away with even just a single point, I'll be happy with that. And whatever happens to Coulthard, at least won't be caused by us today. He's in control of his own fate. Oh, and it's raining! Not that it makes a difference, I always say that. But we start with a very different view from the back. And Alesi has somehow jumped to second. In a millisecond. Oh my god, this is horrible. Up to Rettifilio chicane. And I've been given, for the first time this season, a warning flag has been shown to me. Which makes me think, oh my Christ. I didn't need to penalise myself if the game thought, I mean, let's be honest, who cares what the game thinks? The game is talking out of its backside. Right. Oh my god! Yeah, that was silly. That was a big dive. Oh. Get on the road. So a lot to unpick there. Very much got caught out by the concertina effect into turn 1, and the game has reminded us that actually, yes, there are penalty flags. Apparently. Then the dive into Roche chicane was stupid. Braking way too late, and I got punished for that. That's karma sorting itself out there. But now... oh, well. Oh, that's a depressing sight. Okay, we can see the back of the field now. Good run out the chicanes, around Takagi. Okay, at least there's a bit of field spread now, and they're not all bunched up. I feel like we can try and pick them off one by one. The Benetton struggling there to outdrag the Minardi down to Lesmo 1. Oh, Sarlo! Oh my god! Sarlo off the road in the Ascari chicane, and then anchors on, which for some reason then wasn't a penalty for me. So that's good, consistent application of the rules by the stewards, which, to be honest, actually that is quite realistic. The game's got that right. The stewards are realistic. There's a big train of cars here, so that's okay. Just need to really work hard to not make contact with them, because it does the whole super slow down. You lose all your momentum. I did slightly leave the track to make that move, however, I did that to avoid what was basically a stationary object. Why is the Benetton not quick enough to reel in this frickin' Minardi? Oh my god. Oh my... Sod off, pal. Fucking hell. Okay, towards Panis we go. Can we at least pick up one more? Well, thank you to that arrows that just absolutely dived out the way. Oh my god. There's that weaving again. They're going round a corner, but still somehow going side to side. Just mad. So frustrating. I know I can go under 1 minute 20, and because of the traffic, we're 2 seconds a lap slower than the pole times. God, the leaders are going round now. Vert's in the points though, that's good. Häkkinen still leading, which means Coulthard keeping the title alive, but not maximising. Wonder if team orders are being shouted on the radio or if Häkkinen's just ignoring them. So that's our first free lap. What do we do? Straight into 1 minute 18. You've got to make so many concessions for how the AI drive and how difficult it is to get around them. It's taken a while, but we can finally see Verstappen. And with half the race gone, we've managed to overtake just under half of the field. But obviously the second half of the field is much more spread out and they have slightly better car performance. A point still might be doable. So it's taken us a lap pretty much to reel in Ralf Schumacher into the 117s. We are flying. We can carry so much more speed through Rettifilo than then. So if we're a good distance behind them and we're not right behind them, that's the move. It's typical the one time I'm not in the points and Verts is comfortably in the points. Frustratingly now, we're coming up to Herbert at a bit of an annoying time. Let's just let off the throttle a little. That's it. Oh, try to switch back on the exit. Again though, fine, as far as the stewards are concerned, not a problem there. That's lost us time. That's very frustrating. 3 to go. And I've absolutely bottled that. That's the one. Come on. We should be quicker than a Sauber. Come on now. Alongside Damon Hill. Come on. Let's hopefully try and outbrake. That's it. Two laps to go. What is the gap to 6th place and Eddie Irvine? It's not, because I can't see. Well, I can now, though. I can't believe we've got a shot at this. Ah, again trying to time it for the run out of there. Fifth is doable. 5th is doable. Not with that line through Ascari, it's not. Okay, gotta get this right. Got to get this right. That was a brake check, Eddie, and a hit. That slowed down for him then, to give him space, and he still slowed so much. But that's how you do that. That's what I've been trying to do previously at Rosia. And we're up to 5th. Unbelievable. Ooh, so Hakkinen wins. Coulthard has to settle for at least 2nd. Imagine if Schumacher's taken him. But for us, many would argue if it was a penalty. But if it was, it's been well and truly served. And we still come away with 2 points. Good. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Wow, I just said that was fun. I just said Formula 198 was fun. We need to get to the end of this season because it's clearly doing bad things to my brain. So, Mika Hakkinen wins by 4 seconds from David Coulthard, Schumacher 3rd, great result for Alex Wirtz finishing just ahead of us, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen holds on for the last points-paying position. Big afternoon. So Coulthard only gains 4 points on us. So he keeps the title alive, but it's still very much in our hands. And there's the confirmation. We are 17 points clear, with 20 points remaining. So next time out, Coulthard has to outscore us by at least 7 points. To be fair, realistically 8 points. I mean, I don't think this game will probably do count back correctly or fairly. So probably 7 would be fine. Like, if we end up tied, I can just imagine this game giving it to David Coulthard, even though we've definitely won more races. Hakkinen shuts the gap to Coulthard, so Hakkinen could even overtake Coulthard before the end of the season. Imagine that. Schumacher in a no man's land. Irvine doesn't score today, but Frentzen and Wirtz do, which means they could be in with a shout still for 5th place in the Drivers' Championship. However, one champion has been crowned today. McLaren Mercedes are the Constructors' Champions, to the surprise of no one. Maximum of 32 points left available. They are 43 clear, so job done. I think we're pretty much confirmed in 2nd as well. Ferrari are confirmed in 3rd. So the only fight going on is between Williams, Sauber and Jordan for 4th place. Not only have we never sealed a championship early before, we've never had a shot at sealing the championship early. Could we do it in Luxembourg, which is in Germany this time? 2 rounds to go. Could win the championship next time. I hope you've been enjoying the series. We're almost there, and I hope we will be seeing the back of Formula 1 98 very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for another video very soon.